your starting pitcher, number 29, Preston Allen.
As Curran Mitzel will be the first man to the box for the Salem-Keizer Volcanoes to face Preston Allen. Curran Mitzel with a couple multi-hit games in that series last week against the Senators. As first pitch is in there for strike one at 6:05 p.m.
Oh, we're late.
That's all right. We get to play 5 more minutes under the lights tonight. Second one misses low. 1 ball and 1 strike. Yeah, Curran Mitzel has been the ever-reliable leadoff man for the Salem-Keizer Volcanoes, as he was moved there probably over a month ago now, and we were all surprised when he got moved to that leadoff spot. As he swings and misses, the helmet almost comes off. We were thinking Curran Mitzel, the RBI leader in the Mavericks League, out of the leadoff spot, and yet it's worked out beautifully for the Salem-Keizer Volcanoes. So
and he's still been productive with the RBIs from there.
He has been.
He's a tick off of the league leader, which is his teammate John Olson at 30. So he's right there in the hunt. And Olson bats in the 3-hole.
As he lifts that one to left field, it's going to go towards the corner on the run and not able to get there, the left fielder, Lewis. And it'll bounce over the wall. Looks like for that ground rule double. Curran Mitzel starts it off with a bang to left field.
Yeah, I mean, he does that so often that we're getting used to it at this point. Here's where you got to be careful. He can steal third very easily. Curran Mitzel leads the league in stolen bases, and he steals third quite a bit. So this is where it feels like when he gets on base a lot, he just automatically is on third base with his stolen base capability.
As here is Wyatt Reginato. First pitch to him is in there for a strike. Boy, that was well outside.
Did you go over our umpires today?
Did go over our umpires. Sadowski on the plates. Outside the lefties. They'll get you.
Yeah, every umpire. We talk about it all the time.
So here's the 0-1. Inside out foul down the left field line. So Wyatt Reginato looking to make a mark here early with a runner in scoring position. Reginato last series, also a couple multi-hit games for him, a 3-for-5 day and a 2-for-4 day. 2 out of 3 games in that series last week against the Salem Senators as he gets a stitch of that baseball. Stays alive, still no balls and 2 strikes. Curran Mitzel on second base, top of the first inning here at Roto Ritter Park in Keizer, Oregon. Volcanoes, Campesinos just underway. Nobody out yet. The 0-2 from Preston Allen. Grounded sharply to first. Diego Soto up with the ball, and he'll touch first himself. Curran Mitzel over to third. That was a hot shot towards the first base side. 108 off the bat of Wyatt Reginato.
Whoa!
DJ Lewis kind of looked away, up and away from that baseball as he fielded it off the turf, and can't blame him. Quite the ground out, as here is John Olson.
It's one of those perfect ground outs we talk about.
Mr. Two-base hit John Olson standing in, takes the first pitch on the outside corner for strike one, a slider. And John Olson has been the king of the double this year. Boy, Preston Allen taking all of that pitch clock, finally fires home, and it's fouled off 0-2. John Olson, a really good series last week. He has at least 1 hit in each of his last 6 games. He wrapped up that series with the Senators with a 2-for-4 day with 3 RBI. John Olson awaits the 0-2. Allen delivers. Slider outside. That was a really beautiful pitch, right where you want to put it. John Olson doesn't bite. And boy, Preston Allen working that pitch clock here early. He came set with 12 seconds that time, and he didn't fire it till there was half a second left on the clock.
He does a really good job at working the pitch clock and slide stepping. You'll notice when there's not a runner at third. His slide step and how quick he is to the plate is very good.
That's fouled out of play, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. So after the leadoff man, Curran Mitzel, flied a double out to left field, Preston Allen has been getting ahead of these next 2 guys. Got the ground out from Reginato. He's looking to retire John Olson. Maybe low and away breaking ball, get him to chase. He went slider and then fastball in his last 2 pitches. Does have that changeup as well. Here's the 1-2. It's fouled out of play again. Goes to that off-speed pitch. So a ball and 2 strikes. 1 away, Curran Mitzel on third base. Top of the first inning. Boy, Allen comes set with 3 seconds. Now he fires the slider low and out, 2-2. Yeah, Josh McMillan looking out at that clock on the scoreboard out there. He's also got one behind home plate. They are close right now. So here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a fly ball, left center field. DJ Lewis running back towards the track, and it's off the warning track and off the top of the fence. Curran Mitzel will score, and Mr. Two-Base Hit strikes again. It's an RBI double for John Olson, 100 off the bat, carrying 397 feet to left center. That checks out. And just like that, the Volcanoes in front in the top of the first. It's 1-0.
Yeah, he's been doing it all year, and he extends his lead in the race for RBIs this season, driving in Curran Mitzel, the other guy who's in second place. Really good piece of hitting there. Really good AB from John Olson. That's what this lineup can do to you.
Brings up Victor Acosta. First pitch high for ball 1. So 2 doubles here in the inning for the Salem-Keizer Volcanoes.
Did you over game time temperature?
I did. 77 degrees at first pitch.
Yeah, wind is gusting up to 20 miles an hour. It was gusting similar yesterday.
That's fouled off.
And we were seeing it, this camera right here, the home plate. We had to go to our overhead for most of the game just because right now it's not horrible, but it might get bad later. It was all last night just bouncing around. So if we go to the overhead for a while, that is the reason.
So here's the 1-1. Slider outside. 2 balls and a strike. Yeah, we get some windy days in August, get some thunderstorms.
Yeah. Well, and that's where the weather feels like it's kind of pointing, is maybe towards some thunderstorms coming in tomorrow, but
yeah,
I don't see it in the forecast.
It's a little humid here today. Here's the 2-1, rather. Make it 3 balls and a strike. Victor Acosta, the man at the plate. He has had back-to-back really, really productive days for the Volcanoes. A 2-for-4 day and a 3-for-5 day, including 3 doubles in his last 2 games. Both of those, of course, coming against the Salem Senators. John Olson at second base. 1 out. 1 run in. Here's the 3-1 pitch. That is strike 2. Jesse Valenzuela had it pop in and out of the glove, but Skylar Sadowski's all over that one. So a full count here to Acosta. Preston Allen has already tossed 20 pitches here in the first inning, and there's still only 1 away. The payoff pitch. Flied foul. Boy, some really gritty ABs from the Volcanoes already today. John Olson with a handful of foul balls, and Victor Acosta is battling. This is an ideal first inning for the Salem-Keizer Volcanoes, no matter how many runs they score.
Right.
Here's the second payoff pitch. It's fouled off again. 88-mile-an-hour fastball. Down there at the knees, that is a really good job by Victor Acosta to make contact. That's a really good full count pitch. So we'll go again. Third try here for Preston Allen. Swinging a fly ball to left center field towards the gap. DJ Lewis over to his right-hand side, and he makes the catch, tagging from second John Olson, and he is into third with a head-first dive. So 2 away, but a productive out from Victor Acosta, and a really good battle up there at the plate.
Really good battle, and Preston Allen's got a chance here to get out of the first with just the 1 run if he can get through Juan Carlos Abreu. Easier said than done. This guy is another tough AB coming up to the plate right now.
And Juan Carlos Abreu been doing this for a long time. First pitch, breaking ball upstairs for ball 1. Juan Carlos played all 3 games against the Salem Senators and hit safely in all 3 games against the Senators last series. The 1-0. Flied foul. He went 4 for 5 in game 1 with 2 RBI and 3 runs scored. He had a double. Went 2 for 4 in Game 2 and 1 for 3 in Game 3. So a very, very good series once again. Here comes the 1-1 from Allen. Slider outside, 2 balls and a strike. John Olson standing out there at third in foul territory. Tony Torquato right behind him. 2 balls and a strike, 2 away, 1 run in. The pitch. Low, 3 balls and 1 strike. 27 pitches is the tally already here for Preston Allen. He is sweating it out here in the first. 2 hits in the inning for the Volcanoes, both doubles. Hitter-friendly count on its way. Swinging a drive to right field, back towards the track, towards the wall, and it's gone. Goodbye, baseball. Juan Carlos Abreu, a bullet to right field, 99 off the bat. Carries over the wall in right the opposite way. An Oppo Taco here on a Thursday, and it's 3-0 Volcanoes.
Second homer of the year. He drives in number 18 and 19. Juan Carlos really starting to heat up at the plate. The slugging percentage was a little bit down in Juan Carlos Abreu numbers, typical numbers, but he's climbing right back up with that swing of the bat there. And his both homers going to the opposite field this season for him.
That is going to usher an early mound visit here from Kurt Takahashi, as that is now 28 pitches for Preston Allen, 3 runs in here in the inning. And Alex Cummings, the very prolific offensive catcher, will be the next man to the plates. So it has been extra base hit city here in the first for the Volcanoes. 3 hits in the inning, all 3 XBH. First pitch to Cummings, misses outside for ball 1. Alex Cummings, that series against the Senators, he played 2 games. He went overall 2 for 7 as he fouls that one out of play. He scored 4 runs with an RBI and a double, so another good offensive series for him.
Well, this is exactly what I was talking with Kurt Takahashi about before the game, being behind the 8 ball early, a couple runs in the first. All of a sudden, you're playing down 3-0 before you've even had a chance to swing.
Yeah, dream start here for the Vols. The 2-1 pitch spiked in the dirt, and it's 3 balls and 1 strike. So another dangerous pitch to a dangerous hitter upcoming. That's fouled off again. Since now 3-2. A lot of foul balls in this inning, which some hard hit balls put in play, some laser foul balls. They are seeing the ball really well out of the hand of Preston Allen. Here's the payoff. That is low and away for ball 4, and Preston Allen cannot find the off-ramp here in the first.
Now batting number 49, Wesley.
Going to bring up Wesley Flatt. He is on a tear offensively. I've really loved what I've seen out of him this year, swinging the bat. Flat in that series against the Salem Senators. He only started 1 game and went 1 for 3. It was an RBI double for him. He was coming off of a great series against the Mavericks. He actually came in as a pitcher in that blowout loss to the Salem Senators when the Senators got him by 13 runs. Final score in that one, 20-7. And we had some position players out there. That's fouled off, and it's 0-2. But let me tell you, Wesley Flatt, he can shove it up there on the hill. He is no stranger to a baseball mound. That was learned very quickly.
Yeah.
As he had, of course, not played there yet this year, but it looks like maybe in his high school days at least, he's got some experience up there on the bump. As he lines that one into right field, and sliding and making the catch in right field is Ryan Tiger. He has had so many
Now batting for the Volcanoes, number
Eli Young will lead things off for the Volcanoes. First pitch to him is in there for a strike from Preston Allen. 0-1. That's grounded foul, and it's quickly 0-2. Preston Allen, 6'3", a right-hander, 205 pounds, from Sugar Land, Texas. Sad misses. So a ball and 2 strikes here to Young. The pitch, outside 2-2. 40 pitches now thrown for Preston Allen here today. That's roped foul. Two balls and 2 strikes. That is going to be strike 3 called. Eli Young didn't love it. Eli Young has been swinging a really hot bat lately. That one he's got a fair gripe on. Pretty far outside there for strike 3. Here's Isaac Bateman. Family in town last week. It was a pleasure to get to meet them. And he showed out for his family in one game before getting injured. That was unfortunate, as he really had his best game of the season in that one.
Yeah, he was making defensive highlight reel plays out there at short, and he was swinging a really hot bat at the plate as well.
Yeah, he went 2 for 3 with an RBI on a triple and scored once. Two balls and 1 strike, the count to Bateman, the Corbin Warrior. Yeah, the fam was in from Mississippi. You know how to spell that, Zach?
I do.
It's in there 2-2.
Mississippi.
Yeah, is that a just a standard word that you learn how to spell when you're 4 years old? Because I feel like that's when I learned it. Mississippi.
It's that cadence.
Swung on and missed out in front of the changeup. Really good pitch there from Preston Allen. He left that low and in.
So far, good bounce back here for Preston Allen. 2 down, nobody on. Keep that pitch count a little bit lower here in the second.
Back-to-back strikeouts, his first 2 of the day. We go back to the top of the order. Curran Mitzel led off the ball game with a double. That carried out there deep to center field. Rather, that was John Olson's double. Curran Mitzel's double was down the left field line into the corner. Mitzel waved and missed on that changeup. Ball and a strike now to Curran Mitzel. And Preston Allen delivers low. 2 balls and 1 strike. Allen played some ball at Prairie View A&M. Have a couple guys out of there, including Alex Diaz, the catcher for the Senators. 3 balls and a strike. Also went to Coastal Blend Community College. That misses for ball 4. Fastball down low. And a 2-out walk. Brings up Wyatt Reginato. Grounded out 108 miles an hour to first base. Unassisted his first time up. Checking over to first. Not in time. First pitch on its way to Reginato. He goes to the slide step. Runner goes. The throw to second is not in time. Showing bunt there was Reginato. It was that play the Volcanoes love to do. Just some eye candy as their base stealer swipes another one. So it is no balls and one strike here to Wyatt Reginato. Curran Mitzel on second base now with 2 away.
Yeah, number 37 for Curran Mitzel. He's eyeing that 42. He's close.
The 0-1. Swinging a fly ball down the left field line, drifting towards foul territory. On his horse, Elijah Lewis, an all-out Superman effort, crashes down just shy of the bullpen, and it lands foul. An outstanding effort by the left fielder for the Campesinos de Salem-Keizer. Anthony Angel Jr., the shortstop, heads all the way out there to make sure that he is up and okay. As I think we are down a pair of sunnies for Elijah Lewis.
Oh, no.
That one's going to have to lay to rest. Josh McMillan will pocket it for now. There we go. We're going to get that off the field. Heath Mann coming out to clean up.
He said, whoa, 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 Josh. We're going to get those back together with some super glue and tape in the dugout.
Stick him in a bag of rice. So no balls and 2 strikes here to Reginato. Curran Mitzel on second, 2 away, top of the second inning. Allen looking back. Mitzel now fires home. Down low. Once again with a man aboard, Preston Allen working that pitch clock. He's got that Craig Kimbrell look in, dangling that right arm, leaning in. Finally, he's going to get the sign with 4 seconds. And barely got that off. Ground ball to the right side of the infield. Edson Ruiz on the backhand, up with the ball over to first in time to retire the side by half a step. Good play by the second baseman for the Campesinos as we head to the home second inning. It's the Volcanoes 3 and the Campesinos. Back here at the top of the third, John Olson will lead things off. First pitch low for ball 1. John Olson, he doubled and drove in Curran Mitzel his first time up, so he's got an RBI on a 1-for-1 day. Two balls and no strikes here to Olson. The pitch in there for a strike, 2-1. That was the changeup at the top of the zone. Two 2-1 pitch. Down low, 3 balls and 1 strike. So Preston Allen falling behind here a little bit of John Olson. That does catch the outer black. Good pitch that time. 3-2. After John Olson is Victor Acosta, followed by Juan Carlos Abreu. So some real power at this spot of the order. Here is the payoff. Fouled into the glove for a strikeout. Third of the day for Preston Allen.
Man, way to battle back.
Number 37, Victor.
Brings up Victor Acosta, flied to center his first time. Grounded up the middle, ranging to his left, Anthony Angel Jr., the shortstop, and in safe with a head-first dive, an all-out effort from the right fielder for the Volcanoes. He earns himself an infield base hit. Well, we see that a lot from Mike Haith. Haven't seen that from too many other guys this year. Victor Acosta breaks it out.
Yeah, they usually tell you not to do that, but get some style points with the safe call.
Yeah, I always spam it out of frustration when I'm playing the show, but that's about it. So here's Juan Carlos Abreu. First pitch outside on the slider and gets through Valenzuela, but he's able to keep it just in front enough. Juan Carlos, that laser to right field the opposite way for his second homer of the year. His first time up, drove in 2 runs and made it a 3 spot in the first, and that's where we sit at 3-0 currently. So he's late on that fastball. 1-1. Swing and a miss. That time out in front. Looks like the changeup. It was. Good sequencing there from Preston Allen.
He uses that slide step so well. So quick to the plate.
Here's the 1-2. Swing and a fly ball left field. Elijah Lewis backpedaling onto the warning track, and he can't make the play. It's a base hit, and nobody's going yet. The throw to second, and it's not in time. Angel Jr. couldn't fish it out of the glove, or else they would have had Victor Acosta. Elijah Lewis saying that was on the transfer, and he is irate. He is adamant that that was on the transfer, and he's gone. Elijah Lewis with some choice words for Josh McMillan, and his day is done. Kurt Takahashi now in the face of Josh McMillan. Kurt Takahashi trying to demonstrate how he hauled that ball in, and it was on the transfer. All I could see from here is Elijah Lewis underneath the ball. Next thing I knew, it was bouncing around.
Isaiah Sanchez is going to have to come in now.
Kurt Takahashi still discussing with Josh McMillan. And Kurt Takahashi visibly not pleased with what he's hearing from Josh McMillan.
What do you think, Evan, on the transfer or on the catch?
Beats me from back here. That's like that
it's true.
game at the Bristol Motor Speedway we were talking about, those seats up there in the nosebleeds. I'm the last person that should have an opinion on that, I think. So Kurt will give it a rest. And Angel Jr. is trying to wave off DJ Lewis, or else they're going to lose 2 outfielders. It will be Isaiah Sanchez, as you mentioned, headed out there to left.
Yeah, it's tough. I didn't get the best look at it. It's one of those, did he make a football move? You know, he had it in the glove. I don't know how secure it was. And then it's one of those things, did it come out when bringing the glove to the hand? Was it already rattling around in there and it kind of fumbled out as he moved his glove over? No one's ever really going to know. I think you've got a fair argument both ways.
So this will be Alex Cummings. Preston Allen is going to have to shake off that crazy sequence. He fires a breaking ball down low. Campesinos as a team, they're going to need to shake that one off. Two balls and no strikes here to Alex Cummings. Swinging a drive to left field. Isaiah Sanchez freshly into the ballgame makes the catch.
And the ball will find you.
Not much time to wait around, as that was 103 off the bat of Alex Cummings.
Well, if you can get out of it with nobody scoring, no harm, no foul.
If you're scoring with us at home, by the way, it did go down as an E7, so put that down on Juan Carlos Abreu's tally. As Wesley Flatt waves underneath the high, 87-mile-an-hour fastball from Preston Allen. Victor Acosta is at second base. Juan Carlos Abreu's at first. 2 away. Nobody in here in the top of the third. It's in there for a strike at 88, and it's 0-2. Preston Allen has tossed 73 times.
Wow.
73 on the pitch counter. With 2 outs in the third. 0-2 pitch. Down low. And his 2-strike pitches have been a little bit hot and cold so far. He has had some that have been really enticing, and he's had others that are rather non-competitive. So here's the 1-2 pitch. It's a Wesley flat on its way. Outside.
Yeah, overall, Preston Allen is out there grinding right now, I think. Gives up the 1 long ball in the first, but overall, with those 75 pitches now, I think he's done pretty well at limiting the damage. It's one of those grindy starts. It happens.
2-2. Fouled off. And he's gassing it up. That was 88 miles an hour. It's empty out there in the bullpen for the Camps. Acosta at second base. Abreu at first, flat at the dish. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. And that is going to be ball 3. 89 miles an hour just outside. Jesse Valenzuela ready to shed the gear. Here comes the payoff pitch. That's lifted into right center field. DJ Lewis on the run, and he makes the catch.
Great.
So here's Eli Young. Volcanoes find themselves in a 3-run hole. A 6 spot for the Campesinos in the home third. It is still Preston Allen out there. First pitch high for ball 1. So this all this craziness started with Eli Young at first base. As that is inside. Nearly grazed Eli Young. 2 balls in, no strikes. Keep an eye on that. That's across the zone, so it's 2-1. Yeah, Eli Young got whacked by DJ Lewis at first base, just fielding a throw over. As that slider's fouled off, and it's 2-2. And Noah Woodall coming off the hill for the Volcanoes after that last inning. He had some words for Skylar Sadowski.
Yeah, that was interesting. I don't think he was getting squeezed either.
Didn't seem like it.
No, I think the ones that missed, kind of missed comfortably, if you will.
2-2 is outside, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, Evan, an interesting day at the office,
Yeah,
huh?
very much so. It's all kicking off here. Payoff pitch. Fouled off on the inside fastball. Eli Young got around on that thing earlier. That might have hit him. So here's the payoff again. Swing and a miss. Changeup from Preston Allen. Gets the whiff from Young, and that is strikeout number 4 for Allen today. Brings up the Warrior, Isaac Bateman. Out of Corbin. He struck out swinging his first time in the second. First pitch high for ball 1.
Well, I like this out of Preston Allen. I was talking about how grindy of a start it was, and here he is on 86 pitches in the 4th inning. If you can get through 4, I think you salvage a little bit, maybe even usher him out there for the 5th and see how it goes.
So that's rolled to the left side. Dylan Craw up with the ball over to first in plenty of time. It's a 5-3 ground out quickly for out number 2. Yeah, if he can
You know?
keep putting zeros up there and get through 5, he could earn himself a W potentially today.
Yeah, he'd even be in line. They can keep it right here. Baseball's a funny sport. And how about that momentum shift?
Yeah, I was going to say that exact thing, is that baseball's a game of momentum swings. As Curran Mitzel takes first pitch down low for ball 1.
And by no means are those momentum shifts over. It could go right back in the other direction for the Volcanoes here.
2-0 now on Mitzel. Mitzel with a double and a walk today. Picked up his 37th stolen base of the year, chasing down Chaz Kirkland. As it's high on the changeup. 3 balls and no strikes.
You cannot walk Curran Mitzel.
He's just auto in scoring position.
He's auto on third at that point.
That is in there for a strike, and it's 3-1. The other hard thing, though, with Curran Mitzel is you can't leave one hanging to him either.
Yeah, I'd rather be beat, though, than letting him on for free. It's
Absolutely.
2 outs, base is empty. Go right at him.
That's a high fly into center field. DJ Lewis drifting back some more. It's off the fence. Curran Mitzel, well, he's going to get on third anyway. He's going to be in there with a triple, standing up. That is exactly what we were just referencing. That's a hanger on the fastball. Not even a breaking ball, but I'll call that a hanger right over the heart of the plates.
What a swing of the bat. I mean, that thing was torched.
Yeah, with that wind ripping out towards right center field, DJ Lewis just underestimated that baseball, and he was going to stop shy on the warning track, and it ends up carrying all the way to the fence. Swing and a drive, right center field, back towards the track, and it's out of here. Wyatt Reginato. 368 feet to right field, and the Volcanoes right back into this one themselves. It's now 6-5.
Oh, my goodness.
This ball game's a heck of a lot of fun, huh?
Oh, this is insane. Wyatt Reginato, he's got such a good swing. It surprised me he doesn't have more homers than he does this season. I believe that was number 2
That
for
is
him.
number 2.
He hits the ball hard every time he goes up to the plate, and I really love watching his swing. I'm happy for him that he gets a hold of that one there. That was a linea out there to right.
First pitch to John Olson is in there for a strike. Well, Zach, this is what I love to see. When things get chippy, don't got to respond with behaviors. We can respond with the barrels.
Yeah, just let the bats do the talking.
As Olson lifts that one into center field. This time Lewis underneath a little more comfortably, and he makes the catch, retires this side. But with 2 outs, Curran. So back here, top of the 5th inning at Roto-Rooter, Preston Allen out for another. He's on 95 pitches. We've had a fun one here so far. We've had 15 hits combined. 10 of those have stayed in the yard. 5 have left and will never be seen again. 11 runs already combined. Victor Acosta takes the slider outside for ball 1. This has been a pleasure to watch so far. Ball and no strikes to Acosta the pitch. Outside 2-0. Up high, and Preston Allen falls behind 3-0.
Looks like Jonathan Chico is hot in the pen for the Campesinos.
3-1 on its way. Foul tip into the glove. 3-2. Well, Preston Allen has he's been kind of a master at this so far, falling behind 3-0 and finding his way back. That was on pitch number 100.
It's out there grinding.
Here comes number 101. Swing and a miss. It's a strikeout. What a battle from Preston Allen. Strikeout number 5.
Now batting number 1, Carlos Abreu.
Brings up JCA, Juan Carlos Abreu. He's homered already today. Also reached on an E7 to left field. Fouls it off for strike 1. Preston Allen, 102 pitches. Patrick Sweeney still warming up for the Salem-Keizer Volcanoes, so both sides have a guy going with Chico and Sweeney. The 0-1. Wrapped fair down the left field line. A worm burner towards the corner, and pushing to is Juan Carlos Abreu. The throw comes in from Isaiah Sanchez, and it is half a second late. Juan Carlos with his second extra base knock of the ball game. And with one out, there's a man in scoring position representing the tying run.
And Juan Carlos really starting to heat up. We talked about him kind of being in a little cold spell going into last week, I think. He's really turned on the Jets since then.
Had that 4-for-5 game in game 1 of that series, and it has not looked back since.
He's up over 300 now with the power stroke going. I was talking earlier about his slugging numbers were a little down as well. He's got 2 extra base hits today.
1 ball and no strikes here to Alex Cummings. 1 away man on second. 16 combined hits in this ball game. Outside 2-0. So once again, Preston Allen falls behind. You can dance around it so many times, but it doesn't make it any less dangerous. No matter how many times you've fallen behind and worked out of it, this is going to be a dangerous pitch coming up to a dangerous hitter. Here's the 2-0. Down low, 3 balls and no strikes for the second time this inning.
You don't have to go after Alex Cummings here.
That would make it a force at first and second if Cummings is aboard, and they are, I think, going to walk Alex Cummings here as he sheds the gear, and Kurt Takahashi's out to the hill. For the Campesinos, Preston Allen got the start. 4 in the third inning, 7 hits, 5 runs, all earned, 2 walks with 5 strikeouts. A couple homers and 23 batters faced.